over the wicket. Yes, but there's still opportunity for Salman to just work. Don't get a single that time around, but it's playing on New Zealand's mind. After New Zealand have most likely defensive, and it's worked in Pakistan's favor. .245 for 6. Now 16 overs remaining, 74 to get. This is going down to the wire. New Zealand, well, they daily require a wicket. They daily want Sarfaraz out, but any wicket will do right now. This partnership, 42 of just 56 deliveries.
What New Zealand are doing here is just trying to slow things up a little bit. I feel as though Pakistan has the momentum. So they're just trying to slow the tempo of the game.
Yeah, in a few overs time, there's also that decision of taking the new ball or not. What the new ball will do is that it'll come on to the bat. But at the moment, they've not made any inroads with this older ball either. That's a beautiful shot through the offside. It's timed well. Come back for 2. If this carries on, then there's not much New Zealand can do if they don't take that new ball and just catch the ball. These two look fine.
The problem you have now is he's bowled Matt Henry for a long, extended period of time. So if they are going to take the new ball, you suggest that it's not with seam and it's likely to be with spin. Possibly spin from one end and the captain himself from the other. I get the feeling now, though, I don't think New Zealand will look at taking this new ball unless they can break this partnership.
The mandatory hour starts after this over. .72 required over for the remaining 15.5. Wants a single straight away. Even with those fielders, now Sarfaraz has gone through, so there's no chance for him to return. He just jogged through after reaching, but even with the fielders closing in with that single, Pakistan have been able to just tap and run. Wants a single, runs straight away, another single. This is pretty good from New Zealand. Have to rethink this because it's just pushing towards mid-off and mid-on and running, and they're getting it easy.
Yeah, those fielders mid-on and mid-off look as though they're supposed to be up on the 1. And we've seen the likelihood of Salman and Sarfaraz just sitting to mid-on and mid-off and running. those players have to be a little bit closer.
The 78 overs on his 249 for 6. Pakistan requires 70. And it's time for drinks.
Last year, 24 crore का revenue किया है. Net profitability is 24%.
From Daryl Mitchell, such skill was just dying in a hole, going nowhere. And the introduction of Salman to join certainly has got the scoring rate improved as it's moved on to 46 of 62 deliveries. Not far to go now, Pakistan, just 70 runs needed. They still have 15 overs to do it. The last hour will begin. Plenty to play for. Who wants to win it the most? Two evenly matched. And here we go. That's the signal. It says the last hour has begun.
One straight up the front legs.
Scotty, I'll be a little worried that it'll be 15 because the light fades away very quickly once we get somewhere near 5:30.
It's going to be interesting. Tom Latham thinks he's got a glove on it. The question is, New Zealand still have their reviews. Do they take a chance? Might as well go upstairs. Yeah, they will. They'll try it out. This is a bit of
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for caught behind. On-field decision is not out. Front foot is a fair delivery. Front on spin vision, please. Ball is close to the bat or gloves. To confirm our trash, please. Keep rolling, 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 keep rolling. Flat line, when ball passes the bat, satisfied, no bat involved. Can you go back on field, please? And
Good
if you're
decision,
on speed,
Alex
make a
Ward.
signal, stay with your original, not
That
on
will be a
decision.
wide. And New Zealand will lose a review. They still have two left, so not a bad punt. It's probably the word from Tim Southey. You've been surprised at how defensive New Zealand have gone, how quickly it's all come about.
I'm a little bit more than surprised because there was a game to win for New Zealand and they really pushed their fielders back on the boundaries. And a big chat, long chat during that drink break, but it was that an hour before that where they sort of just backed on the back foot and the gentleman there, the crease is on 100. You can't just keep giving them easy single. There's no man catching. So it's up to Pakistan how they just get those 67 runs. They've got to keep one eye on the light also. So they might be needing those runs a little bit quicker than what they think.
Can't imagine what Tim Southee actually said in that meeting, that little group gathering, because nothing has changed. The 5 fielders out on the boundary, that chap right there, keep your heads up, keep pushing. It's probably about as far as you could go. That is a good stroke, really good through the extra cover region. That is the boundary they needed.
Yeah, he's a man in form. He's also guided this partnership to 50 now, 53 of 67. He made room, opened up the offside, and it was a time that was quite impeccable.
Well, he's the right man for this sort of situation. He plays his shots. He's not scared. He's not worried. He's going to look for boundaries. He's going to take risks. And he's doing it beautifully.
Well, they're putting so much pressure on the New Zealand bowlers. That's part of the defensive mindset. Ajaz Patel is not bowling to try and get the batsman out. He's bowling in a negative fashion to restrict runs. That's where the perplexing part of this strategy is now at. I think changes need to be made. Pakistan are playing beautifully in this chase. Outstanding over, 12 runs from it, 261 for 6.
I was everything I was expected to be. But I wasn't me.
Really, there's a lot of experience out there, especially in the leadership roles they've had. 58 runs only. There's all Pakistan need.
A couple of things that come to mind is the fact that Ish Sodhi hasn't bowled, and you mentioned this, in more than, say, 26 overs now. Last he bowled was a 53rd. And also the way the field opened up for Salman as soon as he came in, allowing him to settle down, allowing him that easy single.
That should run away as well. Sloppy keeping, Tom Latham. Exactly the start to the over Pakistan needed.
Pakistan putting their front foot forward. They're not really backing out. They want to win this game. It's up to them. Slog that away. A couple of bounces to the keeper. Pakistan will take every run, doesn't matter how it comes. 58 requires now. The only worry for me is the time. And the new ball. Will they take a new ball? I think Tim Southee is preparing himself to take a new ball. That's the only last hope, I would say. Take a new ball and put some fielders in the catching position and try to take wickets rather than just being defensive. And the way Sarfaraz is playing, he will enjoy that new ball. He will have fun.
And a measure of that, since Salman has come in, is the fact that this partnership is now 64 from just 70 deliveries. Salman now 27 from 31, not afraid to play his shots, and he was allowed to settle in quite easily. Now, Vakari, you're right, but it's a light and it's a time in the game that puts that Pakistan win slightly in jeopardy, maybe.
Thinking back though, there hasn't been any time lost yet in this test match to light. Usually what happens is, let's say on day one, players lose 5 overs to bad light. The umpires will take a reading on their light meter, and then that's the baseline for the rest of the test match. If it ever goes worse than that at any stage, that's the line they use. But there is no baseline, and it will take a brave decision to pull the players off.
But they might have not come out because of the light in this game, but the previous game, remember when Barber declared and there was only 6-7 overs were bowled and the light came into play and the umpires decided to go off. 52. That's not too many. Will Tim Southee take a risk of taking new ball and trying to pick up 1 wicket, because after this is Hassan Ali, don't forget.
It's good bowling, Matt Henry. Still though, 6 runs from the over, 267 for 6. Sarfaraz, 111 not out. He is guiding this Pakistan side to potentially a famous victory. It has been nip and tuck all the way through in this match. Both sides are get their noses in front, and then the opposition will fight back and show a lot of character and heart. And still there won't be any Ish Sodhi. It'll be back to Tim Southee himself.
I think he's overboard himself, because playing in Karachi on this pitch where you think or you expect the spinners to bowl more overs, I don't think the spinners had enough impact.
Well, I never thought a fast bowler would say that a captain's used the fast bowlers too much.
I myself did it in my own time. But it's different when you're out there and you're a captain, you're dealing with things differently. Sitting here watching the game is a totally different ball game. And it's been, 25 years since that happened. The game has changed.
I do agree with you, though. We have seen a lot of overs from the fast bowlers.
Hats off to this man. What a seed he's having. He's still out there. He still want to win this game. He looks tired, but he's not done yet. What a comeback. It's just needed a one opportunity which was provided, and he's made the most of it. 109.67 average in the last 2 games. Never seen him play with such determination. Maybe have issues a little bit with the wicket keeping, and I'm sure that he'll work on it going forward and he'll get that right. But very mature. He can come in the team as a batsman if he wants.
And that might be something they look at. Shan Masood has had a few issues. Rizwan, the way he performs with the gloves. The issues so far, certainly had a few issues with the gloves. I think you have to be honest enough about that in this test match. But batting wise, you also got to say to the selectors, they made a great decision bringing him back. This will be in the air. Sodhi will have work to do. Not a natural mover, so it does well.
Yeah, it's quite remarkable. It's been a remarkable comeback for Sarfaraz, and the way he's played throughout this innings, he has looked so determined in a Pakistan win, towards a Pakistan win. He's stood separate from everyone else. He's played with intent, and it's courtesy his innings of 112 still in there from 150. That is Pakistan still in with a chance.
The odd ball has misbehaved a little bit, but nothing at the stump. Cross-seam delivery, might have hit the cracker or something, but didn't go where he wanted the ball to go.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's almost time to roll the dice and take the new ball. The reason for that, I believe, is the new ball is the one that tends to show the variable bounce. And you now got a soft old ball where it just stays low. You won't get a lot of bounce. However, brand new ball, yes, it will come onto the bat. So it'll be good for the batsman as well. Acknowledge that. You get your variable opportunities. Good delivery. 270 for 6.
I was
He's had a big workload in the last hour and a bit. He's bowled 8 overs. This will be his 9th in that time. A testament to his fitness, no question about it. But 5 wickets of these 6 have fallen to the spinners, and yet they have been anonymous at the crease for the last hour.
I think it's purely because the fast bowlers have been a bit more economical. So Saudi is more worried about leaking runs. I don't think he's got that much confidence in his spinners, although all the breakthroughs, every time they've come, yes, they've given the odd boundary, but it's the new ball on with the spinners has damaged more.
They bowled their heart out, there's no question about it. But that last delivery was 129 from Matt Henry. He's been up around 140. Now, of course, you expect the bowlers to be a little tired at the back end, but he's had big spells. He's been on the money, but Salman's playing his part as well. And you've got to give a lot of praise to these two. 69-run partnership.
I don't want to be mean to South Shakil, but it's kind of blessing that when he got out, Salman Agha came in, the scoring rate sort of this move. South Shakil getting 100 in the first inning, brilliant 100, maybe taken a little bit too long, but 100 is 100. But yeah, momentum has come since Salman has been on the crease. And that's what Pakistan was searching for, that momentum, putting New Zealand under pressure. And I think that over straight after tea, when Sarfaraz hit 6 and 4 to Bracewell, that momentum came with those 2 boundaries. And then, of course, a bit of Tim Southee pushing the fielders back on the boundary, pushing the fielders back. Even in the circle, easy singles were given. Look at that, the session. 19.3, 94 runs, 4.82 on a 5th day pitch. That really shows and tells a story.
across the line. Brilliant. Is this match still on?
It's number 7. It's a number 7 wicket for Pakistan. He goes back, Salman. New Zealand, well, they've smashed the door open, have they? They will surely feel they have. There's the one that nips back in. He's looking for the big hit. And it's through the gate. Celebrations on top. New Zealand, well, they're in with a big chance here. Salman goes for 30. Pakistan now 273 for 7.